Okay, next story. This is a positive story. Coho salmon returns to Upper Klamath River Basin for the first time in over 60 years because of dam removal.
I did not even know that coho salmon were in the Klamath River until now. And this is one of the beautiful things about the return to wild that is, the largest dam removal project in American history on the Klamath River, removing the 4 dams. And we've mentioned this in the past. These fish are sitting there trying to get to their ancestral spawning grounds. They never were able to for the last 100 years. Now they are able to. And what do you know? Coho salmon just came back. They got it on. I think, what did they say? They found seven returning.
5 wild, 2 from hatcheries, which I thought was really cool.
Yes, because hatcheries have been trying to keep these species alive, right? These runs alive throughout the years, knowing that someday this could happen. We have the Chinook salmon coming back in droves, seemingly, and then now they're saying that coho are coming back as well. This is all part of the brand new $35 million Fall Creek Fish Hatchery in Siskiyou County.
We visited one recently, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But I mean, first of all, these coho salmon are like red and they're absolutely gorgeous fish. It's really hard to really evaluate how big these salmon are in Northern California until you get into one of these hatcheries. I mean, if I imagine seeing a bright red, humongous coho salmon like that, that'd be so cool.
So speaking of, Taylor Creek right now has its coho salmon run going on, and those things are super bright and they have like those crazy noses that peek up. But yeah, coho are awesome. I mean, having multiple runs of salmon on the Klamath are amazing. The Fall Creek Hatchery is aiming to raise 75,000 coho salmon annually in order to help restore the populations. That's on top of, they're basically trying to produce 3.25 million Chinook annually. And if you know anything about these fish hatcheries, that's the babies, right? We know that most of those babies do not survive their trip out to the ocean. In fact, especially right now, I would say that number is probably, 2% survive that journey, both on the Klamath, on the Sacramento River with the Coleman Fish Hatchery, and on the American River with the Nimbus. All these different hatcheries, the survival rate of these baby Chinook salmon are pretty low, but maybe they're going to get better in the coming years, especially on the Klamath. So this is great news. It's really cool to see all this happening. As fast as it is. I've seen some people in our comment section saying, "Oh, these are planted fish. This is just a PR stunt by the CDFW to say what they did is good." And all I'm going to say is, these salmon have been trying to get here for years. They've been trying to get past these dams for years. It's their ancestral spawning grounds. Their
bodies just do it. Their bodies just want them to do it. It's just that it's built into them. They haven't been there in 60 years. That's, let's just say 20 generations of fish. Like, they don't, do we even have a name for 20 generations ago? Like the great, what
yeah.
I'm saying? So like, it's natural for them. And so to see them coming back so quickly and so naturally is awesome. And it's just going to get more and more. But yeah, we definitely want to see this coho salmon.
Well, we'll talk about it. We were just at Nimbus Fish Hatchery. Those fish want nothing more than to get to the place where they can spawn. I think humans can't understand how ingrained this is to their species. It's all they want to do it's the end of their life. They spawn, they die. It's, for whatever reason, it's all they want to do. So this is not surprising at all. If you look at historical dam removals like the Elwha in Washington, this is exactly what happened there too. And now they have a super loaded salmon run. So this is great news. I know there's a lot of people that are rooting against this for some reason, but pretty cool to see coho in here.